My name is Rachel, and I am the Thrifty Crocheter. And I hope all of you are having a good day. It is 57 degrees in Fort Wayne. It is sunny outside today. Also, thought I'd show you Premier's weekly sales. Now it starts with March 20th. So for that, I apologize for. Little shameless plug for Premier. That's over the. I know a lot of you like to go shop online for the Premier yarn, so this was on my Instagram. Hello, it's a little, yeah. I know Saturdays when a lot of people like to do their lives. On the weekends, a lot of people like to do like a whole bunch of them. They usually they're scheduled out though. They're not on top of each other. Yeah, I send it when I get a chance to. There's a nice little shameless plug of Premier Yarns and the yarns on their website and their sales. Yep, that's it. But I thought I could show you guys at least that much. How are you all doing today? And last night's video, I was making, and I have it almost complete. I'm making this bookmark. It's a rather big bookmark. It came out rather big, but that's okay. I'm almost finished. I'm doing the edging right now. And I have to go all the way around it, but it's a very big bookmark, very big bookmark. Because in this book from Half Price Books, The Creative Crochet in a Day, that was the bookmark was for Thursday's project. Also from this book, yesterday, I started. Oh, my yarns are getting tangled now. We're making these little tiny stockings, and the fringe that goes on top, kind of like sorry with the fringe on top. Well, for today from this book, my scissors up. I put all these projects in my bag. I was going visiting my dad because he's in the hospital. But in this, I have aluminum hooks and steel hooks, and I needed the steel hooks to make the bookmark, and also going to need the steel hooks for making a poncho. And the poncho is this called Cool Crochet Poncho, which I think this is just like, and you're supposed to use, check this out, 5,060 yards. That's a lot of yardage. A sport yarn and a number 0 steel hook or hook size needed to obtain gauge. 5,060 yards. That's a lot of yards. Shatika Woods, good afternoon. Doggy Life, hello, hello. I hope everybody is having a great day. I think after I do this live, I'm gonna go take my my phone outside and see if I can get in a couple of, at least one, maybe two tutorials today, because I want to get at least one tutorial in on these cards that we've been learning new stitches with. And I'm also playing around the idea of doing these. Also, yesterday, also, that one was out. Okay, more than one. No, I'm the one not on my phone. I don't know. Anyway, that's my train of thought. Oh, I know what I was going to say. Yesterday on my phone, no, on my laptop, I did create. I can't think of the word. I lost my words today. A category for all of the videos for when I did March is freeform crochet along. So they're all under one set of videos. Playlist, that's the word. My mind went blank. There's a playlist for those. I am probably going to set up a playlist for these and a playlist for that. I know it makes it easy to find the videos they want by having such playlists. So those are on my to-do list. It's just one of those things that's like one step at a time, one thing at a time for me, because I'm still learning. I'm still learning how to do things. So with that, butterfly. My daughter made me an origami butterfly. Isn't that cool? The origami butterfly. That is so cool. Lori Stories and Crochet. Hello, my buddy. Let's see. I need a still hook size 0, which is actually not quite enough. It almost seems like it. It's almost that size, or maybe almost a G size, close to it. It's 3.5 millimeter, so it's probably closer to an F, about the same size as an F, which is interesting. How do you feel about the horizontal? Well, this is only the second time I've done it with my laptop. So, and I'm also indoors. As long as my internet wants to work okay, I'm good with it. Because sometimes just for some reason up here in the craft room, it doesn't always work. It'll work good in my room or anywhere else in the house, but sometimes in here it doesn't want to cooperate, and I don't know why. It's like it wants to be picky. But anyway, I do kind of like the horizontal. But I am going to be trying to make This does say Saturday. This is the creative crochet in a day, and it has for each day of the week a list of things to make on that day. And for Saturday, one of them is this cool crochet poncho. So oh, that's cool. An extended internet thing upstairs. I don't know. I'll have to ask somebody about that. And I've never heard of that. I'll have to ask. Although my kids have told me I could always move our internet upstairs to the craft room. I have been told that, but I don't know how to disconnect it and connect it properly so that it still works. And I'm sure it's more than just plugging it and unplugging it and plugging it back in. There's probably I don't know about all that kind of technology. Anyway, sport is what they're using with this poncho. And most of my baby yarns are sport weight. So that way I don't have to go buy more yarn. And which is good. So I can try to use some of this up. And for this poncho, you need 5,060 yards. That's a lot of yards. They're just wild. I don't think I've ever read anything that said that much yardage. It's just, yeah, moving. Yeah, that's what I do. I want to move the router. So I have to ask him how to go about doing that. But definitely would be more from the hook. And then careful not to twist, join with a slip stitch for chain 4. 40 chain spaces made. But it doesn't say to space. It just says to double crochet 40 times. It doesn't say, because usually if you're making a space, you're doing a chain 1 for a space. I think they must be calling this, because then in the first round, it says slip stitch to the first chain space, chain 3, 2 double crochets in the same space for a shell made. See, I don't know what they're saying is space, because if you're making all these 40, find a millennial who works in the computer section who knows about the internet things and devices, or Best Buy. Yeah, the Geek Squad. Yeah. Oh, trust me, I got family who can help. Who can help? I got millennials, and yeah, I got people who can help me with it. They just got to find the. I got to see if they got the time to. But it never does that. Okay. That was weird. Anyway, I did create a playlist of the freeform crochet along from last month. I did that yesterday. The next things I got on my to-do list is I'm going to make a playlist with these stitches that I've been starting to show you guys how to do these stitches. And that's another thing I'm going to do later today is show you another stitch. And then these I'm excited to learn too, is this Granny Square deck, and I'm also going to create a playlist for those. Because, and I'm really excited about these because this summer they're going to come out with ones that are flowers. Coming in summer 2025, the floral Granny Square card deck, 50 mix and match designs. Those are going to be really, really cool. I can't wait. But see, I don't read charts very well, so that's why I'm glad this comes with the little booklet to help me figure out, because they don't have instructions on the back, they just have the graphs. So I'm glad this is here, because I'm going to need this. But I don't think you want to see me do 44 double crochets. So I'm going to set this down. But I will finish off my bookmark. That one's going to be a lot easier. That's also with a small hook, too. Still a steel hook. This one's in number 6, 1.50 millimeter. That's a really tiny hook. It's a tiny hook. So I can finish off my bookmark. It's a really big bookmark. I said to do 24 rows of this, so I did that, but apparently my crochet thread was a lot bigger than what I had thought it was. I probably could have stopped at like 12. But I wanted to follow the instructions, so I did. But I hope all of you are having a super Saturday and a wonderful weekend. I forgot the stitch. That single crochet, I was supposed to make another single crochet. Then my chain 3. 1, 2, 3. Skip a space. And a single crochet. 1, 2, 3. And I tell you what, making this bookmark with steel hooks and crochet thread, it's first time for me to use that. And so I was trying to see all the little teeny tiny stitches, and I just kept getting cross-eyed. I don't know that I'm quite ready to make a doily yet, because there are doilies in this book. Space right there. But sometimes they're a little harder to grab, at least for me, because it is so tiny. But I like making this. And it's a really, really big bookmark. It definitely would work in that particular book. It definitely works for this book. Definitely could find your place in this one. Maybe next time I make it, I'll make it only half as long. This was a lot longer than what I thought this one was going to be. Of course, when I started this yesterday, It was at night. Oh, almost forgot. Almost forgot. Nice second single crochet. Oh no, I did do that. I did do my second single crochet. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Skip a space. 1, 2, 3. Skip a space. And then a crochet. I do like how that is looking now. That is very pretty. Miss Lori Stories and Crochet and Chatika Woods. Lori Stories made a very. I loved your lighthouse. I can't talk today. And with the beads, that was really very pretty. I really like that. That I know that took a lot of planning and thinking on how to do that. That's awesome. Ooh, speaking of which, where are they? Oh, here we are. They were close by. One of these last times, I went to go buy yarn at a thrift store. There's a whole baggie of them. And I'm not really quite sure how to go about using them because I've never done anything like this before. Use them in a spool like that before. Like this done, they just use paper, but see like this or like that. I've never made a project, you know,